everybody. What is up? What's hot? What's new? I have a new setup here today. Give me 1 second. Let me try and find the video that we have here. I am testing some new things because I'm looking towards the future and what might come, and I wanted to try and do some different things. Hello Penny and Kiara, hello Kelsey, and Mason. Hello. Okay, so we are here for National Scribble Day, which is on Saturday, March 27th. Natalie is here. Hello. Abby is here. National Scribble Day was designed by Diane Alber, who wrote some books. And it started with I'm Not Just a Scribble. And it was founded in 2019, and the purpose of it was to share a message of kindness and acceptance and inclusion, because anyone can draw a scribble, so that means that anyone can be an artist. And then it gets fun when you add some eyes, some feet, some arms, a mouth. So I thought I would share this book with you so we can understand where we're coming from. It's a quick little book. I got permission from the author herself to read this book to you in a digital format here live on our Facebook. And I am going to put the Amazon link to where you can buy the book. Today is also National Puppy Day. What do we do for National Puppy Day? My dog isn't so much a puppy anymore. I mean, he's gonna be 2 soon. But that's also good to know. Although Scribble Day is not till Saturday. So, okay. Diane Alber, written and illustrated by her. That means that she wrote the words and drew the pictures. This is a story about Scribble, whose lines would cross and wiggle. Tiny loops would start him small, bigger swirls would then make him tall. He could be shades of green or baby blue, even crazy colors. He loved them too, like this one over here, all different colors. Notice how they're all different shapes. They have all different expressions on their face. What does that mean, expressions? It's what they're showing, the feeling that they're showing on their face. Choosing bright colors made him feel free. You never knew which one he would be. Then one day, Scribble took a short walk where he found a house and stopped to talk. "Hello," said Scribble. "It's such a great day. I thought I'd come over and we could all play." Scribble, neat house. The house never saw anything like Scribble before, but he was curious enough to find out a bit more. So even though he was grumpy and didn't want to play, he still managed to grunt, "What are you, anyway?" Scribble was confused and didn't know what to say, so he said to the house, "I'm just a scribble. Is that okay?" Oh, look at the look on his face. He's looking a little sad, isn't he? "It's not okay," said the house. "You don't look right. Your lines aren't straight and your colors are too bright." Oh dear. "But color is fun," Scribble said. "I can show you why. Just give me a chance. Please let me try." "No," said the house. "You cannot stay. You're nothing like me. Now go away." Geez, even the windows and the doors look a little angry on that house. Hearing those words made Scribble so sad. A tear ran down his face. Oh, sorry, a tear ran down his face. He felt really bad. You could see he's crying right there. But I won't be upset, he proclaimed that day, so he changed his colors and went on his way. He continued his walk and soon found the sun along with the clouds. They could all have some fun. But the sun saw him coming and told him to stop. Your lines are too messy and we don't have a mop. Turn around, little scribble, he went on to say. Go back to your home, please. Just go away. Geez, poor Scribble, nobody wants him around anywhere. But you're not being nice, Scribble shouted, quite mad. The fact that I'm different doesn't make me so bad. My colors are special and my lines are just fine. If you'd give me a chance, we could have a great time. Should we ask him to play? They huddled to discuss. It's fun with more friends. It's usually just us. And although they were worried this wouldn't work out, being mean to Scribble wasn't what they were about. So they're willing to maybe try to accept him into their group. Scribble was surprised at what he saw the next day. All the drawings were there and they wanted to play. Even Rainbow showed up and he never came by. He was standing right there near the sun in the sky. See the rainbow? Look at all of these pictures, to me, are just calling for color. We're so sorry, said the clouds as they held back their tears. Please come play, said the house. We haven't had fun in years. What happens when clouds cry? I forgive you, Scribble shouted as he did a happy dance. They were so grateful he gave them another chance. Oh my goodness, look. Scribble gathered up his colors and played with everyone. Blue, purple, green, and yellow. It was all so much fun. Look what they created when they finally came together. The art was so beautiful and it was better than ever. Isn't it? Better? And that is the end. And here is some Scribble sticker art that was created. You can actually take a picture and post it on Instagram. You can use the hashtag Scribble sticker art, and it will join the collection of all the other Scribble arts that are out there. So, okay, we are going to make some Scribble art now. In your kit, you have a little bag that's got these strips of paper we're gonna have to cut up, so you're gonna need a pair of scissors. We have some eyeballs and some glue dots for such eyeballs, and then we even have some really fun eyeball stickers and faces on there, or in that. And then we have 2 pieces of blank paper and this really fun thing. I'm gonna tell you what we're gonna do with that. First, I'm going to point my camera down so you can see my table. Make sure that you have some coloring utensils. Let's see, I think when I practiced, I did 3 clicks. 1, 2, 3. There we go. And let me do. We're good? Okay. So here we are. Here's my new setup. Okay, so of course we need a place to put these scribbles in. So that's what this paper is for. But if you joined us a few weeks ago, we made books. So you could also use this book to put your scribbles on if you'd like. Or this little book that we made that you can put your scribbles on. Or the zines that we made. They would all be very good for scribbles. But in case you didn't join us, we are going to make this little paper book. And you don't need any staples or tape or anything. Look at that, they just stick together. And I'm gonna show you how it's done with these 2 pieces of paper. So we're gonna form our book first, and then we're gonna fill it with scribbles. So you wanna take both sheets of paper and we are going to Hamburg fold, right? So this would be hot dog folds to make a long, like, hot dog bun. We're going to Hamburg fold these short and squat hamburger bun. So you can fold them both at the same time or one at a time. It's just best to stay on the table. I know, like, when we do origami, kids like to fold up in the air like this. Let the table help you as a hard surface to press on. Okay, so we have our folded paper. Now, we have to cut these. Let me grab my scissors so that they'll fit inside one another. We're gonna open them back up, the both of them. And we're just gonna put one aside, and we're gonna work on one at a time, okay? Now, to cut this one, we wanna cut on the folds, but we only wanna cut in the middle, from like here to here, right? So the way that we're gonna do that is we're gonna fold the paper over, but we're not gonna crease it. We're just gonna put the two edges together like a hot dog, and you can see where the fold line is. We're gonna cut on that from the fold all the way up to like 2 finger widths from the edge, if that makes sense, okay? So I'm right-handed, so I have to switch these around. So I'm gonna take my scissors, and this is the folded side now. There's the edges there. I'm gonna cut into the fold, on the fold, and 2 finger widths away from the edge, okay? So then when we open it back up and we hamburger fold it like we had it, it still folds like a book, but now we have that hole in the center that we needed. All right, everybody with me? The second one we do a little differently. That's why we put it aside. Okay, so we have a big hole in this one. The second one we are going to leave open, and we're gonna cut in from, on the fold, in from the edge, just up 2 fingers on this side, and in 2 fingers on this side. Okay, so on the fold, I'm just gonna make a little snip there, and I'm gonna turn it around, and I'm gonna make a little snip there. Okay, now this is where the magic happens, okay? Watch what I'm going to do. I'm going to take this sheet of paper that's got the big hole in it, and I'm gonna put it down right there. I'm gonna take this sheet of paper that's got the 2 slits in it, and I'm going to just fold it over like we did before, just like hot dog style, but I'm not gonna crease it. And I'm going to open this hole, and I'm gonna send this in through that hole until I get to the slits that we cut. And then I'm gonna open this paper, and the slits are gonna slide right in to that hole. And look at, voila! We have a book with a cover and 2 inside pages. Does anybody need to see that again? I'll show you. Look at it, take it apart the same way. So we've got the paper, the slits in it, just fold it over, hot dog fold. Open up that hole, stick it through, and I'm just gonna slide that up and open this down. And it takes a little finagling to get the slits in right. But there you have it. All right, now it's time to make some scribbles. So let's count how many scribbles we can make. 1, I'm going to be backwards for you. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh no, I was right the first time, huh? Okay. Anyway, that doesn't matter. So, we are going to make 3 scribbles with our stickers. Okay, so if we open up our bag, we've got 3 eyeballs and 3 mouths. So we're going to make 3 scribbles with that. We're going to make 2 scribbles with googly eyes. So we've got 2 sets of googly eyes, some smaller ones and some bigger ones. You could even mix and match if you want to do a small and a big. I kind of really like the way that looks. With your glue dots. And then we're going to use these. We're going to make 3 scribbles using this scribble dice story. So I didn't have enough dice to give to everybody to have 2 because we have to be able to make 12. So these are going to take the place of our dice. All right, so we'll get to that in just a minute. First, let's make some scribbles with our stickers. So you take your coloring pencils or markers or crayons or whatever it is that you have. I have a couple sets here because, guys, it's been a long time since you've been in here and these your markers have been used. So I wasn't sure if they worked or not. Pick a color, any color. Doesn't really matter. Pick green. And you make a scribble. What's your scribble going to look like? Is it going to be tall? Is it going to be fat? Let me bring out this. Do you want to take a look at that? Although he's all pretty much the same shape. He's just got different eyes. How about these? See? Some are tall, some are round, some are fat. Whatever. So just, even if you close your eyes. Ooh, I'm gonna close my eyes and I'm just gonna scribble, and then what's gonna happen? Well, how's it gonna come out? There's my scribble. Showing that anyone can draw. Anyone can make art. And then all you do is pick which kind of eyes you would like. We've got 3 to choose from. I'll use the top ones. And decide where in the scribble they're gonna go. I'm gonna put mine right there. And then we have a mouth sticker. I'm going to use the bottom one. Oh, I like him. And then I will use my black marker. This is where you add in details like, oop, this one. So he's got legs, he's got arms, he's got even eyebrows. So let's do that. I'm going to give him some legs. Here's an easy way to make arms with your hands on your hips. You come out and then come back in. And then you draw like a little oval for your hand. So this becomes your elbow. You could do the same thing on the other side. Come out, come in, and and a little oval. And we have our first scribble! Yay! Now you could leave him plain like that. You can give him a background. He could be, you know, visiting somewhere or walking somewhere in the park, in the forest, at school, at the library, you know, whatever you'd like to do. But that's your first character. So, like, what would you name him? Think about what you would name him. And as we add the eyes and the face, you know, it starts to develop a little bit of a personality, just like us. We start out as this little colorful, wrinkled up human being with eyes and nose and hair, and then our personality develops a bit like a scribble. Okay, let's do one with googly eyes. You can decide what page you want to put it on too. You don't have to follow in the same format as me, because I'm going to skip this page and I'm going to put one with googly eyes right here. And I'm going to use a purple this time. And I wanted to make this one tall. Oh, and I want to say hi to Anna and Lexi, who are not with us. Isaac and Micah, who are not with us. Abigail and Noah, who are not with us. Jude and Cece, who are not with us. They will all be catching the replay. Okay, googly eyes. Let's review on how we use glue dots. We want to separate them, so we're using only one at a time. You peel off the wax paper. That's garbage. You take the eyeball. You put it on the glue dot that's on the plastic. And you rub, 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 rub. And then you pull the plastic off. That's now garbage. The glue dot is on the eyeball, and you stick it on. I used a small one. I am going to use the big one for the next eyeball. I like the two different sizes. I think that's really funny. So guys, did anyone watch the Dave Pilkey Captain Underpants half-hour drawing session yesterday? I was there. I was watching. He's a really fast drawer, isn't he? I couldn't really follow along, but that's why I gave you the take-home packets if you wanted. I still have 3 left over. I printed some more out just in case. He talked about this book. Said it was coming out soon. Dogman, Mothering Heights. It's out. Oh, and it's backwards for you. Sorry. It's out. We have it. Come and get it. Okay. Let's give this one some legs. Haven't decided what kind of mouth I want to give him yet. And he's waving. My scribble kind of looks like it gave a mouth, like right there. So I think I'll keep that. I'll just draw it on with the black marker. He looks so cute! Once I give him a smile. Oh my gosh, I love him. Oh, also guys, I wanted to tell you about that you have just about a week left to take part in our Easter egg hunt. If you haven't been in yet to find all of the Easter eggs, that goes until the end of the month, and then I will pick out of anyone who gets the correct guess. I will pick a name and you will win a prize. If no one guesses correctly, I will pick whoever is the closest without going over. I have little slips of paper. Yes, I do still have slips of paper. I wanted to make sure we weren't out yet. You come in, look around, count, write down your guess, stick it in the box. Okay, so we want to cut up our slips of paper now. You want to keep the yellow and the orange separate. That's why I gave you two separate colors. You don't have to cut them up any way special. I'm just snipping down that way. And I will snip on this one. And then we want to fold them up so we don't see what number. And then what we will do is we will pick a orange paper and a yellow paper. You will add them together. Look at that, we're even getting in some math. You will add them together, and then that will tell you on your Scribble Dice story what color to make the scribble, and then what kind of eye. We'll pick two again, and it'll tell us what kind of eyes to put on, then what kind of mouth, and then 3 props if you'd like, or 2 props, or 1 prop. That's up to you. So this will be kind of like a game of chance, you know, in case not everyone is creative. Maybe you can't think of a silly face or eyes or whatever to put on there. So this will help us to decide. How is everybody doing out there? So this is an activity that you can do with your grandparents, especially if they are losing their fine motor skills. Oh, Kelsey and Mason have dice. So you could just use the dice that you have then. That's fine. Nope, you don't have to use the papers. So I'm just gonna mix these up. Even your smallest family member can join in. So if you have any younger siblings that are not joining you, you can definitely teach them how to do this. All right, so I have these mixed up. Let's see what color I'm going to make my scribble. I have a 6 and a 4. 6 plus 4 is 10. 10 on my sheet is pink. I don't have pink. I'll have to do red. That's a good substitute. I've only got the classic colors in this set, 8. But I have markers at home that I've got lots of colors. So my next scribble will be red. And I'm going to do him here. Now, if you put the eyeballs on and you want to scribble there, I mean, you can't do it so well on like the back, but you can always push that page like out of the way if it's in the way and you want to draw somewhere else. Okay, so I'm gonna close my eyes. How do I know when to stop? That red didn't work too well. Let's try this red. That red's not working too well either. All right, then we're just gonna go with that. All right, so then I'll I'll close these back up. And I'll shuffle them up again. And I'm going to pick 2 more. 5 and 5 makes 10. That tells me now what eyes I'm going to draw. So I'm going to use my black marker. I'm going to give him legs too. Unless he's like a ghost scribble and he doesn't have legs, then he's like floating, right? Okay, so 10, I have to draw these eyes, which is 2 circles that are touching in the center and a less than and greater than sign in the middle. That looks like it. I have to get used to where the camera is on this. Okay. I'm going to follow this to the end. I'm going to complete a scribble with the dice story. All right, I'm going to mix them up. Four and 3 make 7. So what kind of mouth? This one looks like a peanut shaped, right? One side is bigger than the other. It's like he's yelling. And I have to leave a little spot for his tongue. Is everyone having fun making scribbles? That kind of looks like number 7, doesn't it? Okay. If you make smaller scribbles, you could definitely put more than one on a page if you wanted to. All right. This is now for the prop. I'm going to put a prop on. Five and 2 makes 7. My first prop is a sunshine. I love that idea. Although he looks really grumpy to be in the sunshine. I don't know if you guys are even going to be able to see that. I'll add a little bit of orange to that too. Our sun can be 2 colors. I actually like that. It really looks like it's glowing. So there's my prop. I'll turn him around so you can see. He's so funny. Let's see if I could draw the next prop upside down. Okay, 1 and 1 make 2. My second prop is a hat. I'll give him a black hat. So the hat, we just break it down into shapes, right? It's got a straight line, and then there's a rectangle, and then a little stripe. So now he's got a hat. Oh my gosh, he's getting better and better. I love him. He's so funny. Okay, one more prop. Ooh, these props look a little more complicated to draw. 1 and 4 makes 5. It's a basketball. That will be easy. Okay, so I will use orange. Let me turn this around and decide where I want to put my basketball. All right, I'm going to put the basketball down at his feet, right there. So I will turn this upside down because all I have to do is follow the lines. So I'll start with a circle. And then it's got this like curved line going from top to bottom. And then a half circle on top and a half circle on the bottom. Does that look like a basketball? All right, well, it's not the best circle that I've ever drawn. So maybe he's angry because his ball bounced away. Maybe he dropped it. So I'm gonna draw his arm coming out, and then I'm gonna draw like this dotted line. To kind of show that he dropped the ball and now it had bounced and it's rolling away. You see that? So maybe that's why he's so angry. It has nothing to do with the fact that the sun is shining. And there you have it. That is how we make scribbles. So now you can use these papers to make as many of these kinds of scribbles as you want, but you can make 2 more scribbles with your stickers and another scribble with your eyeballs. So you can fill up your book, add more smaller ones in the corners if you'd like. You know, whatever. Those are just the 3 that we did together. And I think that that's all I have. Let me bring you back up. Oh wait, first let me put my background back up. I have to make sure that I'm doing everything in the right order. Okay, then we go back up here to see you guys. Pull back my chair a little bit. Okay, so the only other thing that I want to tell you about is Smash This Journal is still open for any registrations on that is on April 6th, but next week the Sock Bunny is full. Beginner Coding is still open. That's right after the Smash Journal on April 13th. Pipe Cleaner Animals is now full and Mini Fairy Gardens are full. So I hope I get to see you guys again soon. Next week I'll see 14 of you for Sock Bunnies. Enjoy the rest of your evening. I hope you're really getting out to enjoy the sunshine and all this great weather because it's beautiful March weather. And I will see you again soon.